What it do, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Got the boy Chad, got the boy Mark. We all just rolling up in here.
Hey, welcome to the Pedal to the Metal podcast. Meck, how you doing?
Chilling like a villain, brother. You know how I is too.
Nice. You got a kind of
Just loving life.
cool looking shirt on. What's that, a game controller or something?
Oh yeah, game control, baby.
PS3 or something like that? Like 4,
PS4,
5.
I think.
Or they got PS5 now?
PS4, I think it is.
Cool. Yeah, 'cause I wasn't keeping up with that. I thought they were on the 5 already, but they're on the 4 or whatever. Xbox One is still the newest Xbox, right?
They're on PS5, if I remember right.
They made it or they didn't make it?
They're on PS5.
Oh, they have the PS5 then? That exists already?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said
I can
PS4.
look now.
I'll look at it. I don't have my phone. But yeah, man, that's a cool shirt. It has like some I like the colors on that shirt specifically. What would you call those colors on that game controller on the shirt?
Blue.
And what's the other one?
I don't know.
To me, it looks like neon pink. Does that sound right? Or the other side of the controller? You're looking at the blue side. There's it's to like your left or
Is
your
it
right.
red, neon pink? I don't know. A little bit purple. Pretty cool shirt.
Yeah, I think that's like a neon blue too. And like there's neon green in there. You also get like green dots. I think on this shoulder here, I can see like green dots. Is that right? And then up here you have like a blue splatter. It's like a splatter across the shirt.
Gamers never die.
All over print. You're wearing an all over print shirt right now. That's dope. And the colors are splatter neon colors. And that all fits in with what I'm working on at the moment. And like yeah, man, that's dope. What your shirt is wearing. It's so random you wore that. The colors specifically, and the game controller is kind of cool, but everything on the shirt from Oliver. What's up? I got this boring all blue shirt on, man. This thing's not as cool as your shirt. If I had a shirt like that, it'd be more dope.
It's our catchphrase. Gamers never dies.
Hmm. I don't understand that one. Cheers, dude.
Cheers, mate.
So what's up with you? You got any topics tonight?
Not offhand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been loving my pool. It's been so nice out.
nice. Well, we have some videos we're gonna share with you all. Meck, you want to play one of those videos that we found before the podcast? Just a random one.
Sure.
If I can get it to work right on here. We found some video clips that we thought were interesting. At least I found them, and I thought they were interesting. Wanted to talk with Meck about them on here with you all. Nice. You got it up. Play it in full. Yeah, play that in full video. I want to see it bigger. Yeah. All right. All right. What did you think of that?
People are dumb. Why would you just randomly hit each other with the noodles?
I actually didn't even watch that whole thing. I just saw the first like 2 seconds of that, and I thought it would be funny to like share because I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I wasn't. I thought something was gonna happen, but that was pretty like that was not what I was thinking was gonna happen in the video. So this dude was wearing those Asian guys wearing those crazy ass masks, just like hitting each other with the pool. Those are like the pool floaties. That wasn't a video. Was that a video I sent you or two or this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Played in full screen. Start. Look at his leg. Uh, all right, you can pause it, man. All right. What do you think is going on here?
I don't know.
So I saw the headline for this video was the world's tallest man and the world's shortest, tiniest woman. That's what that is. It's the world's tall. It's supposedly as far as we know the world's tallest man standing next to, or sitting next to the tiniest woman in the world. What do you think? Like their size? Look at that photo of her on the screen there. You can see her. Is that how you imagine the tiniest woman in the world to look?
Yep.
And what about the guy? Without playing the video, I think you can like click somewhere on the video, like further in pictures to see the guy in the photo. You didn't need to play it, but it doesn't really show him as much. In the beginning, there, pause it, pause it. Yeah, that's the guy, tallest guy. So he's not even standing up. You can't even see how tall he is in the video. But his leg, like the part of his leg that's from his foot to his kneecap, is taller than the tiniest woman in the world. That's pretty. I mean, that's a. Let's see if we can get a picture of his knee next to her head. Is that like the next second or so, where you can see his kneecap next to her head? Yeah, right there. Pause that. Oh, you had it. It's back some. Yeah, right there. Look at that. His knee is above her head, way above her head. But I don't know his shoes, the shoes he's wearing too. How tall did those make him? I can't tell if the shoes are giving him extra height or not. What do you think? Those shoes are giving him extra height on her?
Yeah.
Maybe. They should have taken their shoes off, in my opinion, for the video, because like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to be together, to have the tallest guy and the tiniest woman together. That's pretty insane. I don't know if they spend like a lot of time making these stupid videos together or what, but I can see why this video probably is viral in multiple places. Would you rather be the tiniest person or the tallest person if you had to choose?
I think I would want to be tiny.
All right, cool. I would have chosen tall. So I can see
I
it.
don't know. It's like being nah. I think tiny. Cause tall, you can't like fit in the big places that well. I mean, tiny, you have like better options, and you can fit anywhere you want to. Being tall, you can't fit everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of
So
the
yeah,
cool.
I think
I
I would choose tiny over tall.
I do agree there's some benefits to the being tiny versus tall. Like that, like what you said, you can go into like you can get into things, you can go inside of things and get down low. Like you could get under a car if you need to fix something or like a million ideas. But being tall is way better because you can you can still reach down low, but you can also get up high. And there's a lot of things that being tall would bring to your advantage. All right, here we have one more video. This one posted by Science Girl on X. The last one was by Massimo on X, and the one before that, I forget who. Play it in big. Play it big. Yeah, widescreen. Widescreen, bro. Alright, it's just gonna replay. Alright, go ahead, pause it. Nice. So this video here, I saw the title too. It was this is what Asian kids are learning in school in Asia. Specifically, I think this is China. This kid's sewing on like a cardboard box. It looks like he has all these tools in front of him, different scissors, different yarns and stuff, and he's putting some design together. They're learning things in other countries that are important for kids to learn that we're missing out on in the USA right now, and that's why Trump is here to change our school systems around and have kids learn things like what they're learning there so we can actually have a competitive future as Americans ahead. Right now our children the children in schools are learning about LGBTQ while these kids in Asia are doing much more than this from videos I've seen doing sewing. They're learning all kinds of skills that are important right from a young age, and then putting them to work when they grow up as doing these things that are yeah we have to be able to compete with China if America is going to succeed in the long term when it comes to our children, like children learning things like this or anything. Goes into back into like AI and all of that too because that's so important. But what did you think of this video? What do you think of this Asian child in Asia school? I don't know if it's in school. I can't tell from this photo, but It doesn't matter. There's kids here in the USA that can do this too, 100%. I'm not saying that kids can't do that here, but they actually like their school systems are better there, and I'm just like talking about making it sound like they're much better. We have definitely have kids here too that are way more intelligent than any Chinese kid. Look at all the things we build here that they can't build in China. It's because of our intelligent youth and stuff. But what do you think of that video, man?
I think it's pretty cool. They're like learning how to sew.
Nice.
Although technically we already know how to sew, so it's nothing really new.
I know how to sew, kind of. I wouldn't say I would be an expert, and I wouldn't know exactly everything. It would take a while for me to learn, but I learned. I actually took a sewing class. I had one in my school growing up, so that's where I first kind of like learned. Actually, that was awesome that we had that, and a cooking class there too. But how did you learn how to sew? Did you have a school class, or did you teach yourself? Teach yourself some?
I really, I took one sewing class back in the day, but I forget how to sew. So
It's I don't know that it's that complicated to do. It's really just like a lot of time, and also there's definitely it is complicated depending on what you do. Like what he's doing doesn't look like it would be that hard to do in the video, but yeah, man, it's a skill. Cool. So we started out with some videos for the pod. Yeah, you can exit out of that and put yourself back on full screen. We just had the three.
where's this one?
Did I post? Oh, I did post a fourth one. Cool. Yeah, let's play that. Play it big screen before you hit play.
Look at this. Watch.
Wait,
You
what?
know how you put your hands on these?
Uh-huh.
They're so dirty. They have more germs than the toilet seat. Yeah.
Really?
I'll show
No,
you. Just watch. Like you
are
can
you
see it. Look, you can
sure?
see it through there.
Oh my,
Ew,
yeah,
okay, just wait.
I
Just
see
wait.
it
I'll show you
turning.
in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, you guys, malls, airports, don't touch this stuff. It's so gross. And this is just a baby wipe. Imagine your hands.
Yeah, I
Here, look.
never thought about that.
Here,
I
I'll show you.
always touch these
Oh,
too.
wait, here. You touch these?
I mean, I never thought about it. I just put my hand on there and go.
I never touched these, and I was like, watch this. You'll see how gross
I don't
or.
think it could be that bad,
Oh,
right?
really? You want to bet?
I mean, no.
Okay. Okay, ready? Here, I'll show you.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
It's almost there. Okay,
almost.
ready? Yay. Oh my gosh.
Can't be that dirty.
Yeah,
She's been on there for
dude.
2 minutes.
It kind of like stuck to it too.
Okay. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ew.
that's not even
So
that bad.
nasty.
No
That's so
kidding. Oh
gross.
my
Yeah.
gosh. And that was just a few seconds on
Literally
there
10
too.
seconds on there.
Wow.
Yeah, that's your hands.
It was like more. It was more like 30 seconds. I don't know. That was like stupid. I think that wasn't even that dirty. I would. I'll still. I wouldn't be afraid to touch those. That's just like stupid to me. Uh, I think that she probably freaks out about everything, and she doesn't build up her immune system. So I disagree with her. What do you agree with her or disagree with her on touching the
I
this?
disagree with her, but I get it. Everybody touches it. It's so stupid though.
Yeah, I think so. Like you can wash your hands if you want to later in the day or something like. Yeah, that's all the videos then that I sent. I forget who that one's by. Cool. Yeah, man. Thanks for playing those. You're doing good with those. You got that set up nice. I'll have to get. That was actually, I think that was the most fun I've had on a podcast in a while. Is playing videos because we can talk about them. They're kind of cool. So if you can find some for next time, start looking, keeping an eye out for random stuff.
You want to try Grok?
Yo, what do you mean by that?
Your phone thing that you used to do?
How do you spell Grok? This is the test.
Grock?
No, it's Grok without a C.
Grok.
Yeah, four letters.
Dang.
Yeah, man, Grok is lit. I'm wearing the X hat tonight. See this hat? It's got the X on it.
Nice. You actually bought an X set?
Yeah, from X. Because it's my favorite place to spend time. It came with this cool envelope here. Has an X on it too. You open it up on the inside. And another X on this nice cardboard piece of paper here. Flip it over. It has a post on it here, like you would see on X. This is what came with it. You see, this is where I bought it. This is the shop I bought it at. X Shop. It's backwards on the computer screen, but it says X Shop. Verified with the yellow check mark. That means you can trust it on X when it has that yellow check mark. That means you can trust the business. So it says you're officially part of X history as one of the first to rep our merch in real life. IRL means in real life. They put IRL there. Not so it says you're officially part of X history as one of the first to rep our merch in real life. Not just a username, but a true builder of what's next. This drops for the ones who get it. Thanks for being real and riding with us from day one. LFG, which means let's fucking go. And then a rocket ship emoji after that. So I thought that was cool that they sent this in addition to the hat that I purchased, because it's just like, this is cool. I like how it comes. I got one here as well from Alp. You might have one of these. I know you bought some Alp. Did you get... Okay, I was one of the first people to buy Alp, so I don't know if you got one in your package or not. It's the same thing. The difference is, the one from X, it came in this nice envelope. And it's like a nice card, like cardboard. This one's like paper. It came a little ripped actually for some reason, but this one says, from Alp, says, howdy. Thank you for joining the Alp movement, crafted by real users and now enjoyed by you. This plain old packaging was supposed to be plain. In fact, our marketing team sold us on the vision that it was supposed to be a whole unboxing experience. Unfortunately, demand was so high that we couldn't deliver the full experience. As a result, the marketing team is now experiencing a round of layoffs. Packaging aside, the real experience lives inside the tins. Cheers to a better time. So that came with my Alp when I first bought it, and I also have an Alp tin that I purchased here. These are like nicotine pouches, and when they first were like giving these out, some of the first people, they got like these wooden boxes that you could open up, and they would have different sections where all the Alps were at. It was like this cool other thing they gave out, but yeah, I was one of the first to get on the train, man. And now you're doing them because I told you about them. I got you on the Elp, the good stuff, the fruit flavor you got. Stuff's good.
Yeah, I got one in right now.
Dude, I'm all out of Alp. I'm doing Zen right now. It's really not as good. Once you do Alp, it's hard to go back to Zen. It's just the flavor is so much better on Alp. Can't beat that flavor.
Yeah, what did you order?
I didn't order anything else yet, but I can tell you what's interesting about Zen is when I go to the Wawa, normally they always ID you when, like, at least I thought they did. I thought it was like they always ID'd you no matter what. If you bought like cigarettes, they have to ID you. I thought like how they do if you go to the grocery store and you buy alcohol, even if you're 90 years old, they have to ID you. Um, I thought that's how it was a Wawa, but with Zen, they don't ID you at all, which is interesting. Or they don't ID me at all for Zen. I don't know if it's because I look at least 18, which I definitely probably do, or not, but they don't ID me therefore. So I was like thinking like maybe that's because there's no tobacco in it, and it's like they only ID you if you buy tobacco products. But that was just an interesting thought. I don't understand it. None of the Wawas I go to ID me when I buy Zen anymore. They used to sometimes, but not anymore. Um, yeah. I got the citrus flavor. Yeah, it's not that good. I also have some cinnamon too, but I think I like the cinnamon more than the citrus. Right now, I got the 3 milligram ones. I have been doing the 6 of the Alp. I had the 9 Alp first, then I did the 6 Alp, but now I'm down to the 3 Zins. I'm trying to like lower down my dosages amount per the day and have less nicotine. That way, when I do, because I don't want to get, if I can get like keep the threes, if I can just stick with the threes and then I pop in a 6, I get like a really good buzz. I don't want to get so addicted to the 6s and then the 9s. If I'm doing 9s all the time, I'll lose my, I'll become addicted to them and then I won't be able to do like a 9 anymore with getting a buzz. So it's like trying to keep my addiction level lower so I can get a good buzz when I do like a 6 or a 9. But 69, 96. But
Yeah,
yeah, man. X X is Grok. That's what you brought up. You brought up Grok. You said, "Do I want to check out Grok?" And yeah, man, Grok is awesome. I've been enjoying it. I've been making a lot of photos with it lately. So after this podcast, what I'll do actually is I'm going to take a screenshot of our podcast with me and you next to each other, and I'll upload it to Grok, and I'll say to Grok, I'll say, Grok, make this image of me, these two guys, yeah, referring to us, but this is the wording I'll use. Make an image of these two guys as cartoon characters, and it'll upload our photo and upload it to Grok and send that text to Grok at the same time, and then hit enter, and then it'll load for about 30 seconds, and there'll be a picture of me and you next to each other with the same kind of background, and it'll have a photo of us as cartoon characters within like 30 seconds. That's crazy. It's really insane because I'm somebody who's used Photoshop for many years, and I know that it's possible to do that kind of thing with Photoshop, but that would take hours and hours of time. And now it can be done within 30 seconds. It doesn't always come out how you want it to be. You have to, if you want it to come out exactly how you want, you got to do it yourself right now, but it comes out pretty, like, you just keep hitting enter, it'll make new ones. So if you don't like the first image that comes out, you hit enter again, it'll reload, pop out a whole new one, and eventually you'll find one that you like. And then once you find that one that you like, that's the one that you can like share. That's what I do.
Nice.
Yep. It really comes in handy for making fun of things. You can make all kinds of cool things and images. I think that's my favorite part of AI is making images. It's one of my favorite parts of AI is being able to make images, and soon video. We'll be able to make videos within 30 seconds of ourselves. Like if we'll be able to take this whole podcast here and upload it to Grok and tell Grok, make a 30-second video of me and Meck in space talking about food. Even though we didn't talk about food this whole podcast, I enter that in. I say make that video of me and Meck talking about food. It'll take the audio out of this video. It'll take our faces out of this video. It'll put us in space in the video. It'll be me and you in space in the video as cartoon characters if I tell that. So we're cartoon characters in space. It'll do all that, and it'll lip our voices. So we'll be talking about food with our voices lipping to what we're saying. Even though we talk nothing about food in this podcast, it'll be able to edit it. It'll be able to like make it so we talked about food. That's like you can tell it to do what you're able to tell this powerful tool to do is ridiculous because you can make people say things they never said, and you can trick people too. It can be a very tricky subject we're gonna be facing a lot of interesting obstacles in the future of figuring out what's real versus what's fake, because we're gonna be believing things that look real but are fake, and we're not gonna know if it's real or not. It's gonna be really hard, really tough to tell. And one of the cool things that X is doing and Elon Musk is doing is combating that by having multiple people verify if something's real versus fake. But through their system, which is called community notes, and community notes is when everybody kind of votes on a subject. If somebody posts a video and it's a fake video or a real video, it's posted on X. Community notes, being the people who verify stuff, will look at that video, and together hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands, hopefully millions of people will look at that video and say, this is not a real video, this is a made-up clip by AI, or they won't say anything. And that's how you know if it's real or not, is by trusting the community, which is what is being built there. A lot of crazy stuff happening. I know that none of this really interests you, but it'll probably interest some people in the audience what I'm saying. What are you thinking, Meck? I gotta keep you awake. You look like you're sleeping over there. You got your head down.
I think that's pretty cool.
You ever use AI before? Like just try it out?
Yeah, I use it. No, I actually haven't.
Well, you have. You don't think you have, but actually, you actually have without even knowing it in one way or another. But do you ever go on Google to like search for things?
Yeah,
When's the last time you did like a Google search? This week?
yeah.
Give me an example of something you've searched for on Google. Anything.
Place to go.
Yeah, places to go.
Like work.
Okay, places to go work. So you type that in on Google and you hit enter. And the first thing Google does now is it actually has its AI bot answer the question wherever it gets its information from, which is I don't trust Google always, but it shows you, it tells you right away that one of the first posts that comes up is the AI, and it writes a post. If anybody's paying attention to this, at least I am. AI is taking over Google. Google has implemented their AI into their search engine so that the first thing that pops up is a description of what you're looking for. In many cases, not all cases, written in AI. So I forget what their AI is called, Gemini. They have Google Gemini, and that's what it's called. There's also that's Gemini is like the equivalent to Grok and ChatGPT. It's another AI model that's used for text, written word stuff, and that's the first thing that comes up when you're doing a Google search in many cases. So like even you are probably using AI if you've ever seen that before, where it starts writing stuff when you look up an answer for something, uh, like places to work. And then you type in places to work, enter on Google. All of a sudden, this text box comes up. It takes a minute to load. It says the best places to work around you are dot 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 dot. These places are hiring dot 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 dot. It's all there. It's like that's AI. It's intense, man. Uh, shit. Video games are using it. Everything's using it. But yeah, you asked me about Grok earlier. What were you actually asking? Like, what was your question? I don't even remember.
Topics or whatnot that you can search.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's another cool thing that you can do with it is you can go onto it during your podcast, pull out your phone. If you're like podcasting on a computer like we are, you look at your phone and you're like, you tell Grok, you're like, Grok, we need something to talk about in our podcast. Enter, and all these different subjects come up one after another. And then you can I can read them off. I've done this before on the pod where I've read them off to Meck, and he kind of chooses one. What do you think about Grok, man? Why have you, do you have an X account, don't you? Do you not use X ever?
I really don't use it.
Well, you don't have to use it to use Grok. You can just go to grok.com. You ever think about going to grok.com before?
Not really.
Are you thinking about it now?
No.
You're the one that brought it up. That's why I'm talking about it, man. It seems like you're interested in it. How about you go to grok.com and you find us a topic? That could be a challenge for you since you want to do use Grok right now.
You're the one that has it.
What's that?
You're the one that has it.
Well, you have it too. You just go to grok.com.
Can you just do it?
I don't have my phone on me. I don't really care. I was just interested if you wanted to do it. You don't have to do it. I was just like thinking you would want to do it to try it out. But you don't have to do it. It's up to you. Like we don't need Grok to do a podcast. We can just do it without Grok.
No, we don't need it.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really want to have to use that every time anyways. I'd rather just do it without it. Hey man, you still playing guitar at all?
Yeah.
Really?
I still play every now and then.
Getting your dirt bike fixed up to sell?
I haven't really been fixing it up at all.
Buying anything cool with your new job? You got money coming in? Saving up, saving
I
up?
got money.
What's that?
I gotta put money inside.
Starting to save some cash?
Yep.
Nice. How about working out? You working out still?
Really haven't been working out.
Eating good?
Where did I get my gear?
Eating good food?
Yeah, I actually got a baked potato and a chicken that I gotta heat up
Nice. That's what's up.
for dinner.
I'm in, I'm interested in that.
I want to get a beer real quick.
Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, while Meck's grabbing his beer, this is the Pedal to the Metal podcast, spelled Pedal to the Metal, M-E-D. Wait, yeah, I think it's right. Pedal to the Metal, Medal podcast. We're on rumble.com, we're on youtube.com, we're going to be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts soon. What's up with your chicken, man? Is that shit marinated? Is it like fresh chicken or frozen?
Fresh chicken.
Nice. And you got that baked potato. You putting anything on that? Some butter?
Nah, I'm just gonna eat it how it is.
Alright. Doing any drawings recently? Any cool like cartoon stuff?
Really.
Seen any cool dragons recently?
No. Besides the one I bought, that's my mat that I bought myself.
Alright, here's a good question for you. Alright, I'll put you in the subject so you can get your mindset ready for this one. Are you ready to take on a challenging question that's fun? You thinking about it? It's a math question. Are you ready? Are you up to take like a math question on?
Not really.
Alright, never mind then. Shit. Alright. Fuck it. Fuck that then. Next subject here. Shit. the
2 times 2.
What's that?
2 times 2.
4. You want to do a more challenging one on me?
200 times 200.
4. 1, 2, 3. 200 times 200 would be 4,000, 40,000. Hang on, I think that's 40,000. Is that 4,000 or 40,000? Let me add the zeros. So you got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200
I
times.
think that's 4,000.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. 200 times 10 would be 2,000. No, it's not 4,000. It would be more like 40,000. So 200 times 100 would be 200. Wait, 1,000? Yeah, 200,000. 400,000. 400,000. No, that can't be right. 400,000 or 40,000? It sounds something like 40,000. Thanks for doing this to me. I usually use a calculator so often, so I should know this. Let me just do this again. 20 times 10 would be 200. 400 would be 20 times 20. 40,000. 40,000. I'm going with 40,000. I'm going to check the math now. I hope I'm right for the sake of not being retarded here. 200 times 200 is 40,000. Let's find out. Yep, 40,000. Thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for my math skill. I don't know why that took so long. I used to do math in my head so much faster, and that was such an easy question too. It was 40,000. Oh man, I got it right, but it took me so long to like be sure on my math on that, and I should have been faster. I don't know why that took so long. I used to be so much faster with my head. It's because I used the computer in the calculators. Give me another one, man.
20 times 20.
What, 20 times 20? That's 400.
Yes.
400. I already know that one. You have to give me something different than the twos.
300 times 300.
60,000. 100%. Give me something more difficult with more numbers. Like 3, 2, 1, 320. I don't know, it's like something like that. More difficult.
$920 times $920.
Okay, that's a good one. Thank you. Alright, 920 times 920. 1,000 times 1,000. Wait, so 200 times 200 was 40,000. Because it had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. Oh, wait. Yeah, 200 times 200 would be 4. So 40,000. 2, 2, 3, 4. 200,000. Alright, yeah. 40,000. Okay. What was the okay, I can do the math now. What was the number again? 920 times 920.
Yeah.
So 900 times 900 would be 18. 900 times 900 would be 18. 180,000. Wait. 900 times 900 would be 18,000,000. 180,000. So 180,000 plus 20,000 plus 20,000 and 20,000 would be 400,000. So 400,000. No, 20. No, that's not right. 180, because that'd be 180. Yeah. 20,000, 20,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20,000, 20,000 be 400,000. Yeah, 400,000 plus 180,000. 500. I'm going to guess 580,000. I'm going to check the math now, and I don't know if I did that right. 580,000. I hope I did that right. I'm just guessing here if I did that right. 920 times 920. 846,400. I was way off. Fuck. How did I do that math? Damn. Cause 18. Oh man, you got me here. Big no. It's just the zeros and the. I should be able to do this though. Nine. What's 900 times 900 be? 900 times 900 is 810,000. Okay. Huh? 9 times 9 is 81. That's why I fucked up. I said 18. 9 times 9 is not 18. Oh, that makes sense now. Everything makes sense. I could have done that math easily. And I messed it up on like my 9 times 9 is 81. It's not 18. Why did I say 18? Because I came up with 900,000 times 900,000 would have been 18,000 or 180,000, but it should have been 800 or 80. Wait, 9 times 9 is 9 times 9 is it's a trick is 81. So 810,000. Wait, but you said yeah 810,000 plus the and then you add the 20,000 plus 20,000, which is 400,000, like I had said. Or no, four. Wait. Oh my gosh. Wait, nine. Oh no, 20,000 times 20,000. That's right. That's right. Would have been 400,000. Yeah. Okay. No. 2,000. Oh, yeah, that's fucked, man. I gotta do my math again. I got it figured out though. I just have to. I have to look at it again. Fuck. I can't believe I messed that up. I need to be able to do that.
I got nothing else.
No, that was good enough because I already failed. You got me, man. Next time, though, I need more challenges like that again in the next podcast. I'll be able to beat them. I'm gonna get my numbers down again. Kind of makes me angry that I messed up on that one. I was gonna ask you a more simple one. Do you want to take it on that challenge now or no?
I suck at math.
All right. I'll skip it then. All right. If I go grab a White Claw, you want to tell them about our podcast and what we're doing for a minute? Just tell them like where we're started and where we're going.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Go ahead, man. I want to hear some of it actually. I'm going to stay for a couple seconds.
We're just doing our thing. Being honest, relaxing. We don't know what to say.
Oh shit, you could have not even lasted while I got the White Claw, so I'm glad I stayed then. And talk about like everything we've talked about, I guess, or something. Like, what are the subjects that we usually talk about? Is that helpful?
I guess I can talk about just go get your drink.
No, I ain't gonna. We might just end this. I was just thinking we're almost at an hour here, anyways. I just realized we're about 5 minutes away, so I might just end this one. You ready to close this one out?
Yeah.
All right. Hope you all enjoyed. This is the Pedal to the Metal podcast. Peace out.
Peace out.